This one. Share. Okay. You see my screen, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Who did I speak to earlier about?
Alfico.
Liu Qian.
Lukian.
Please refer to the comments that I gave Liu Qian.
The typeface, is it, sir?
Yeah, choice of typeface. First work with the choice of typeface, then work with arrangement, then add graphical elements, very minimum. So these three things only. Forget everything else. Okay. So your choice of using punk in Gothic is fine, typeface, but I only want you to focus on choosing the typeface. You can't use the whole. Obviously, you can't use the entire title. You can't use that particular Gothic typeface. So you can use the Gothic typeface for some words, and then after you choose. So again, like I said, choose the Gothic type. Choose your typeface. Make the arrangement. Add minimal graphic elements first. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
It's 10:11 now. Check the timing.
Are we in group 3, 4?
Still in group 3.
Okay. Next.
Okay, we still got time. Ming.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll share my screen.
Maybe I should get one of these mics. You know, all these vlog people use.
Yeah. Correct.
YouTube. I think this guy has it.
Who? Razif.
Razif and
Yeah. Razif and Anis.
Anis also has it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. This is what I found for the punk design. Okay. And then I find the image, start with the sketching, and then progress, and this is final.
You're designing a poster. Yeah. So again, I think you need to not design a poster here. You need to design a key artwork. Key artwork is pretty much like a logo.
Like a logo.
Like a logo, but not a logo. Yeah.
It's like I'm focusing too much on image.
You're focusing
Actually,
too much
the
on
below
image.
part.
You're focusing too much on layout, of the information. You're not supposed to be doing the poster right now. You're supposed to be doing the key artwork. Yeah, which is the logo.
Logo. Okay.
Which is like a logo. Yeah. If you go to the Facebook group right now, okay, you go to Facebook group. Okay, scroll down. Let's have a look at the post that I've posted. Yeah, here, click on this link. Okay, now if you look at this work here, which is the key artwork here?
Okay.
This is the key artwork. Scroll up. This on the left, that shape, the word and that shape in the background, that's the key artwork.
This one?
Yep. Not the whole thing, just that word and that shape.
The shape.
Oh.
That shape is the key artwork. Now, I can't explain to you why she used that shape. Okay, you'll have to read the text for that. But that shape essentially spawns all the rest. Yeah, because of that shape and that key artwork, you see how it is then used in the rest of the collateral. So you scroll down, you can see how it's used in a leaflet or a booklet. You can see how it's used in letterhead and envelope, in the identity. You can see how it's used in posters. You can see how it's used in billboards. You can see how it's used in flags. Follow?
Okay.
This is great work because the work stems from the key artwork.
Oh.
See, all this that is built around the key artwork, it's built from the key artwork.
Okay.
But see how well it is used. So the key artwork is what you see there. That it's typographical and the graphical elements support that. Okay, so it's like a logo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially what I'm asking, or what we are asking all of you to do, yeah, can be studied from this one particular example. Let's move on to another example.
Another example.
There are several links I have posted here. Here's another one. Click on this. Yeah, this is by Studio Dunbar. Now take a look at this. Where's the key artwork? Or which is the key artwork?
I think it's a shape with the font.
Which is the NEMO, isn't it?
Yeah,
So what you're seeing on the top left here is the key artwork. Now, taking the key artwork, how have they developed the rest of the material, right? So all the material that comes after is based on that key artwork, right? The flags, you can actually Google Nemo, yeah? The flags, the posters, the stationery, yeah? The booklet on the top here, yeah? All that comes from the key artwork, right? The exploration from that comes from the key artwork.
It's like my problem is that I'm using too much of graphical elements and the font is not standing out right. It's more like a collage poster, right?
Yeah, it's basically a collage. Yeah, it's not, you can have, key artworks can be collages, but in the case that you're using right now, it tends to be more collage than you know, there's too much collage in it lah. Yeah, I like the way you've used the R and the R in the background. So you have a, you know, that itself could be a key artwork. You know, if you typed out the word the way you have in the R, let's say you have all ripped up, yeah, and then you had the scribble over it, yeah, that would have been your key artwork. But you need to do it in black and white first.
Okay, sure.
So you know, that has that roughness and very expediency like effect, yeah. Then once that is set, we can then think about whether anything else is needed to add to it. And I didn't want to tell you that, but you know, because you're using it really well, you know, all these scribbles that you have in the background, that's very good work. That's very, you know, the elements, all these elements can be utilized later on in your collaterals. You know, the scribbles that you have in blue, right? The light blue. Yeah. So, but just look at the R. You know which one I'm looking at, right? Next to the glasses, that one, that's right. Just look at that. If you build all ripped up with that, then later on you add the next line, right? All punk influences on design, you know, in small, right? Just like what Paula Scher did with that article where you had that, you know, graphical element and the text, and then you have that little bit of line. Yeah, you pretty much on the, I didn't want to tell you that, but okay, but now I'm telling you lah, you know what I mean? Because that's where you really have something. Yeah, the R and the E, right? So you just have to try different arrangements. Yeah, forget everything else except for that.
The graphic.
Everything else, just concentrate on the R and the way you've written that R in scribble form, and that like what you have for the E and the D, yeah, and you just place them, yeah, in a solid way, right, in a properly composed way, all ripped up, and find out where you want to put punk influences on design within that, right? You work on it, you know, in layers. Okay, me?
Sure.
All right. Looking forward to seeing something at the end of the day.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Yeah. I need to visit the loop.
Okay, okay. All right. Minda, you can start to share your screen. I might want to take a break as well. Okay.
No.
Just wait for us. Toilet break.
This is like,
wait, Minda. Don't start yet. Wait.
I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so this is like the research part, and then I look for like the examples,
Nice.
and then I start sketching out, and then I plan to like use a photo. Then I turn it to grayscale, and I started exploring.
Okay, so
like
stop here.
everything looks like a poster. So yeah.
Yeah. So let's just go back to your reference.
Reference.
Yeah. So notice the typo. Okay. Forget everything else. Yeah. But just look at the type. Yeah. The use of patches in the background and the torn pieces of paper and how that is composed. And then take a look at. Go back further. Another one. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Look at the use of patches, typefaces, and how it comes together, right? And the use of the halftone for the black and white picture, right? I mean, obviously you don't have to use pictures, yeah. You just work on the type first. Picture element, I mean, any element, but you can use non-objective elements that have like these textural feel to it. You know what I mean? You can get like these halftone effects to overlay with your text.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you see, it's not when you see elements like these, right? It's sometimes these are all assets that you can use, like, to complement the choice. Can you go back to what it is you have done? Yeah, Lady Gaga. How is Lady Gaga punk?
I mean, she does
Just
have
a
a punk stage.
Yeah, true. In the sense, yeah, you're right in that sense, but she's not really looked at as punk, I mean, she doesn't fit or conform. She's a bit too glamour, you know what I'm saying? Too glossy there to be punk. Okay, because you remember, punk is about, it's like something that you do instantaneously, or it
Is
has
it
a
like
very
Pink?
Sorry,
Like Pink?
like Pink. Oh, Pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, she's probably a bit more punk-ish. There's another lady, the singer of No Doubt, NODOUBT.
No
She's
doubt
punk.
is
What's her name? Yeah, I forgot.
Stephanie.
Stephanie something.
Gwen Stephanie.
Gwen Stephanie. She's punk.
Yeah, she's punk. Yep. No doubt.
Yeah. Because her behavior, mannerisms are very punkish in nature. Okay, move on. Let's see what else you did. Yeah. So all this is very posterish. Yeah, and not there yet. Yeah. Not there yet. So go back. I think you have to go back to your references and probably even dig up more references. Take a look at this guy's work, Fahmi Reza, Fahmi, or buy my book. Also, what else? What other references? I mean, there are many references out there that are punk based. Yeah. Take a look at all these and focus on the typography. Focus on the assets, or rather, not the assets. What do you call it? The elements that make it up. Yeah, not the whole element. Like, for example, you might see, okay, they're using flags, so maybe I should use a flag. No, what you should look at is maybe the shades, right? Or if they're using black and white pictures, but what you should look at is actually the photostat quality, the texture material, that you get from it, or maybe the halftone quality that you can use. in along with your typeface. Okay. I hope later when Encik Samsul uploads all the people that I spoke about or replied to pertaining to who are doing the punk work, yeah, if you listen to everything that I was explaining there, you might get more ideas as well. Okay, Inder.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
Welcome.
Okay, now we are group 4. We are ahead of time. Nurin.
Hello?
For
Yeah.
a change lah.
Okay.
For a
I'm gonna
change.
share my screen now.
Okay.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, so I made 3 designs. This is the first one.
Why
Second
do I see a
one.
black? I mean, if your work, let's say this one, why do you have such a long black, patch?
Oh, because it's A4.
Oh, well, we're not worried about the space on the top, right? When you're presenting a key artwork, you have to focus on the dimensions within your key artwork, yeah? Also,
Okay.
when you're doing this, best to focus in black and white, yeah?
Okay.
Meaning, so this has to work if your key art, and you shouldn't have a black background. It should try to stand on white, yeah? As much as possible.
Okay.
Yeah?
Second one and the
Doesn't work.
final one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just go back to the original starting point was a better starting point. Can I see the references, the images that you have there?
Yeah, so these
Yeah,
are the 3 reference images. I mostly wanted to play around with the merging.
Yeah, can. No, not a problem. You can do it, but you need to just work black and white. Yeah, using lines and like against a white background like that.
Okay.
This is a damn good book to read if you can obtain it. Have I downloaded it and uploaded it on our? I think I have. Did I find it online? I might have uploaded a PDF. If you can read it, it'll be great.
Okay.
It's not a very thick book, but it's okay. Okay, a lot more work to do.
Yep.
Yeah, something probably by the end of today, if you can. I think yours is on the first option that you worked on. You can start with that, but the placement of the and the Bauhaus is not reconciled. Yeah. Also, the equilateral triangle is not equilateral. Yeah. The circle looks bigger than the square, and etc. etc.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Sir, okay, Adil sent a message. Sir, my house currently have no electricity, so I won't be able to join the session right now. You can, I'll just tell him you can send us, you can post on Facebook, yeah, your blog link, and then we'll reply lah. Who's next?
Who's next? Nur Khalisha, I don't think she's here lah. Nurul Katika. Nurul Atika. She here. Nope, she's not here. Nurul Atika is not here as well. Nyoman.
Hi, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apa ni?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh my God, what with the cat?
What lah? Okay, come on. Move on. I don't want to see this cat. Nice illustration, but sorry. Salah lah.
This one.
No.
Okay, so okay, I think I hope if you can, once in case Samsul uploads the recorded variation, please. Yeah, I don't know whether you've listened to some of the feedback that were given, but if you have, good. I think you know what you need to do. Yeah, focus more on the type, less on the graphical elements. Remember, first choose the typeface. Then once you choose the typeface, do an arrangement. Then after the arrangement, you can consider a graphical element if needed, yeah, to put it all together.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, take a look at some of the links I provided for reference,
Yeah.
because you can see how a key artwork is used.
Yeah.
And how a key artwork is constructed typographically. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe Ansel.
No, it's only 10:31, but looking
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all that work, it's taken a toll on my head.
This is what I
One of
did.
my favorite singers.
And
You know her name?
then I did this, but I'm not sure about it.
Okay, go back to that picture again. You use the picture, you don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Blondie.
Okay.
Yeah, she has a band. Go listen to her music and then after that do it again.
Okay.
You don't use a picture. Yeah, don't use a picture. You have to do it through the type.
Okay.
Also be careful of the punk influences, because that typeface looks more graffiti than punk. Yeah.
Punk.
Also, you're using the, in the background, you're using that for the all ripped up. You can't use patches for all the text. You can use maybe for one or two. If you study punk, typography, right, you will understand it. What I'm talking about. Yeah. Next, what's the other work? Alamak.
No
This
lah.
one Rolling Stones already. Rock. Yeah. Salah.
Okay.
Okay, not there.
Not
Hey,
there.
y'all are going to run out of time, Meaning, 1 week, the result is like this. Ayo, habis lah. Look like it's gonna take longer to get this done.
Okay.
Then got holidays coming up. How lah? You're going to murder Mr. Shamsul and me, all of you. Okay, next.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen now.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, so this is the mind map I did on Bauhaus.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I developed my sketches.
Very good.
Then after that, this is like the first attempt of it, based on sketches. Then I feel like
This is
it's
an
not.
interesting use of graphical elements, but I would like to see without the color lah. Yeah, see whether it works without the color. Also,
Okay.
it's a very long key artwork, which is
Yeah.
interesting in itself, but it will cause you problems later on. Also, try to create a strict form around it. Like if it's a long artwork, which is similar to the one of the key artworks that I shared right on Instagram. You can see how a long artwork is contained within a very geometrical shape, like a square, right? A rectangular, right? So you can try, you don't have to put a square, but you can try adjusting the typefaces, the and the of the Bauhaus in a more squarish manner.
Okay. I will try that
If
out.
I can share let me share what I'm trying to explain verbally in a more, you continue to show, okay?
Okay.
Continue. I will
So
just try to draw it out.
then after that, I came up with another one, which is this one, but it's not under my plan.
Yeah.
Then more.
This is quite interesting.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay. That's all.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna show you what I'm trying to explain here. You can stop sharing.
Okay.
Okay, let me see my video. Can you see me? Oh, sorry, wait. Can you see?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't have to have these lines. You don't have to have these lines. You have the illusion that it is aligned, yeah? But your the and that part, you could have like small thin lines at the bottom where, or, slightly thicker lines, or lines the same thickness as your as your graphical elements there, and then you
Okay.
place your text in between that so that it's contained within a shape.
So like at the end, the end result will somehow be like a rectangle-ish.
It would
Like everything will conform inside the.
more or less, yeah. And
Okay.
I would refer you to the Facebook link that has a very rectangularish artwork, and how here it is. Key artwork and collateral, which I posted on May 12th, which is basically this one. Copy link. I will send it to you later. Next person.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hello, sir.
What?
Hello.
Troublemakers. Oh, okay. Wrong influence. Siti Zulaika, you're breaking up. Hello? Hello?
This is my
Okay.
so this is my design. First attempt, and second one, and third one.
Okay. I think you
Basically, same thing as
Same
I
thing,
explained everyone else. Zulaika, please start with the type, choosing a type, studying. No, go back further, study punk work, buy my book. So I'm going to plug in there. I mean, just look up Fahmi Reza, okay, his artworks, look up punk design, and study the typography, study the graphical elements, yeah, and then after that start with identifying all the graphical elements, and then start with choosing a typeface or combination of typefaces that you can use to construct the title, after which then you work on the arrangement, yeah. Once you get the arrangement done and the arrangement looks good, then you introduce some graphical elements. Yeah, for you have to work like that.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Don't add any pictures for now.
Okay.
The idea has to come through, or the expression has to come through the typefaces. The choice of typefaces and the assets or element within it.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay.
Okay.
I think I should just record that and replay it again and again and again. Every time someone comes in, I'll just record and replay that.
Kita bita. The ABCs of the
Okay,
house.
sketching. So you can see a pattern here. Everyone's using the primary colors and the graphical elements. So if you want to be distinct in
the house,
in your work, you need to try to go beyond this lah. But if you want to use it, also can. But you can't use color in the beginning. Yeah, when you're working out the ideas. Keep going. Yeah, so I think you have many different explorations, which is good on you. But you need to try to contain it within a unit and not just show it in A4, yeah, like this, because it looks like a poster a bit. Yeah. It needs to look like a unit, yeah, a logo unit, yeah. This is interesting. That black and white, where is that? Interesting, I'm saying it's not good, yeah, necessarily, but it's an interesting possibility to explore. No, the black and white, yeah, that one. Yeah, it's possible that you could explore it further. It's interesting because it looks different from everything else that I'm looking at right now. It's in black and white for one thing. This one cannot lah.
No lah.
Maybe one usable idea that you can
arrangement.
explore. Arrangement of the bottom text. Needs to be worked on. You have to maintain. You have to bring it into one unit. Yeah, that unit needs to have a clear shape. Yeah, a good shape, a shape that works.
Okay.
Yeah, if you've been following some of the comments,
Yeah.
that I gave earlier, especially to the explanation. I think some of the previous explanation, the one at Estasham as well, the previous before that. Yeah, I've kind of mentioned what a key artwork typographically would look like. I also provided references. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Ai?
Oh yeah, wait. I show my references. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are the references I got.
Okay.
On Bauhaus.
Okay.
Wait, go back. Lovely references, yeah. It's not just Bauhaus, it's also constructivist.
Vism.
Yeah. So this is where Estasham's argument pertaining to constructivism and Bauhaus is connected, because it's connected. It's interconnected. It's just that they have very here. You see, they have very distinct styles to a certain degree, but sometimes it overlaps as well.
Looks like Dadaism a bit lah. So
Yeah, because they're all connected. You see, same period of time.
Different
Okay,
places.
then
This is the
this one
least
is like
connected lah.
my notes plus my sketches.
Okay, who is this again?
Kai.
Good girl, Kai. I like your reference. I mean, I like your
Research,
research.
and
Excellent work
inspiration,
there.
Okay, now I share my
Work.
AI. The color is a bit like cannot lah, but because I haven't do anything, because I changed it to black and white. So this one was what I did yesterday, because I didn't do it in black and white. And then today I did this one, like all this. So this one is the shapes made into the Bauhaus.
Okay.
Lovely work, that one. I like that black and white variation of it.
Correct.
In fact, it looks better in black and white than it does in color.
No, I haven't changed the color yet.
Thank God. Maybe you should avoid the color. Can you go zoom in again? Let me have a look at that.
Yep.
So you have two variations, right? Capital and accent and lowercase. The lowercase one looks very interesting.
Yeah, interesting. She can have like a 2-row.
Yeah, good, possibly a good typeface as well. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. This one for the S, right? Does it look like the letter S?
No.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult to do, isn't it?
You gonna?
Yeah, I was like struggling. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I started with this one. Then I thought it's like
too much.
I don't know. I think
Too
I
much,
need lines.
Yeah, it's too much.
Too complicated, the shape.
Yeah, it's starting to look like a poster than a key artwork. Also, the shape is not very clear cut. Yeah, it looks a bit like congested. Can you go back to the left one? This is the simplicity of this is beautiful. Not the one you're pointing at. The Bauhaus typo. And I think the combination would go a long way. You could create brilliant collateral with this, because later on I think you can use that patterns, all that to create. If you just take a reference with Paula Scher's identity work, the one that I just shared today, you'll be able to use that as a benchmark to learn how to develop your work from this. The only problem I see here is possibly the S lah, right? But there could be solutions to it, not necessarily within the realm of the shape. You could actually type out an S and just put an S there, which could be interesting. Like I give up, just type the S there, which would be interesting. I mean, you could argue for it. It would be interesting. Still, I like this.
Yep, the one. Yeah, so the second from the left.
The simplicity of it is just captivating. It's not simple-minded. There's. Can you zoom in again to it? Let me just have a look. Second look at it. Third look at it. Keep going in here. You can create textured shadings. So wherever there's a circle, right, the gray area near the circle, around the contours of the circle, could be textured, like stippling. You know what stippling is?
No.
Let me, I will, huh? It's like a shading. It's like a dotted shading.
It's like the
I
orange.
will send,
Oh, yeah, I get it. I'm
Rough,
searching.
rough edges, right?
it's like, no,
small dots there.
yeah, small dots, so it doesn't cover the entire gray area. It's just near the circles, where there is like a shade outside, like let's say the letter B, and then outside of the black, there's like a white shading. But for the gray circle, outside of the gray, there's a darker gray that can be like a white or black shading, right? Let me send you a link where you can download Illustrator's textures, brush textures.
Okay.
I'll send it to you in a bit. Hang on. Yeah, but I think I'm sweet on this one, lah.
Yeah, me too. I think the S, the shape, right? You can be like, offset a bit so that it can look like an S.
Okay, I figure out.
Sure. I'm sending
Because
you.
if I do like, sorry, because if I change a bit, I don't know what I did previously because I saw some other versions of the letter S. It's like bigger than the size of the
Slightly bigger, right? Yeah.
And then this one's my another one.
Yeah,
No.
Forget about it, lah.
I just work with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a real key artwork.
Then you can have two different variation of the position. Maybe you can have like 2 rows,
Okay.
Thank
you, sir.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you now. Yeah, this link has basically brush textures that you can use in Illustrator, and essentially you can download them and use them.
Is it on Facebook or?
Yeah. Actually, I'll send it in the Zoom as well. No lah. I'll just post it on Facebook lah.
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah.
This guy Adil has shared his work because I think he's got electricity cut or something in his house.
Yeah.
Can you just share his
screen?
His screen.
Okay.
Just share the Facebook. His what do you call it? His
e-portfolio
link lah. E-portfolio link.
Wait. Adil. Give me a second. Looking for his.
So his work is all pictorial in nature.
Pictorial nature.
Yeah, and it just looks like a poster.
Where is his link? Wait, I'm still looking for his link.
Okay, no, man. Let me do it. I will just mute and send him a Facebook message audio.
Okay.
Okay, let's just move on to the next person.
All right. Next person is.
It's me, right?
Wenjun.
Yeah.
Sam, you just give him feedback, yeah? I'm just giving it to Adil.
All right.
I'm not sure. Am I doing the right thing?
Okay. Not bad.
I show you the color version.
No, show us the black and white version. Don't need to show the color version.
Okay. Just like this.
Okay.
So I didn't sketch. I only did the first one, but then after that I tried to play with it, and then I delivered the second one and third one, and then I feel like maybe it's too like logo. So another one like this.
Be careful on your triangle shape. The triangle shape should be the same size. All sides.
Oh, you mean this both sides, right? Okay, correct.
Okay.
So this is
I think the second row on the left looks okay, but the place. No, sorry, on the right. On the right. Could be possible to refine further or develop further from that idea. Probably you need to reduce the space between all the text and shape.
Is it look like too squeezed or what?
No, it's okay. I think you need to make it closer.
Oh, closer.
Closer, yeah, to be
All right.
closer. Reduce the space, lah. All right. And the word Bauhaus, you can use the same typeface, lah. I mean the size, the font size, the same.
Use the same size.
All right. Or maybe what you can do, you can develop more ideas based on this as well. All right. Okay. But later, Mr. Vinod will want to see yours again. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay, Jessica. Is Jessica here? Oh yeah, Jessica. Jessica. Can someone text Jessica? She's unwell, but she's here. Okay, Jingyi lah. Jacqueline Jing. Oi, Jingyi.
Hold on.
Okay. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay. Hold on,
Ayo, I had to send him a message. Basically, he made a poster also.
Sorry. Okay.
It's okay. So who's Uji?
Jessica. Sorry, Wu Jingyi. Jessica is not well.
Jessica Tijai.
No, Jessica Princess.
Oh, Princess. Okay.
This is my.
Ujingi.
Yes.
You're very, very soft. Can't hear you. But
can you hear me now?
Yeah, faint. Still faint. Very faint. But okay.
I'll try to talk louder.
Okay, it's okay. So I'll just say, have you been listening to some of the feedbacks that have been given so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think? What do you think based on the feedback that I've given all these other people? Where do you think, or what do you think about what it is you've done so far?
I think my typeface is a problem for this.
Oh, sorry, can you say that again?
I think my typeface choice is a problem.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's the typeface choice. The typeface is fine. It's just the placement of how you do it, right? It's how you place it. That's the problem. Right now, it doesn't look like it is being placed well within a unit, right? It's all over the place. You know, your Bauhaus, the off, the apostrophe S, the off, the Bauhaus design theory. The placement is not really part of that unit which you have constructed, which is the yellow, black, red, and blue. The other thing is it's in color, so you need to make sure it's black and white. It needs to work as a black and white. If it doesn't work as a black and white solid, it doesn't work.
Try not to use gradient, I guess.
Okay. These are my other design.
This one has more promise,
correct. This is okay.
Take a look at PM Mondrian's work as well. Might give you some ideas.
Yep.
Getting there.
This is like a PM Mondrian.
Yeah, PM Mondrian. What you should do is maybe all these different shapes and places, cavities that you have, right? You should place each letter. Choose a typeface that will work. Like for example, if you choose Universe, You can use universe compressed for the long shape there, right? Next to the red color, there's another shape, right? There's no, on the top left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use maybe a compressed typeface to write the word T, and then after it comes H, then comes E, then there's a space, then you can place the letter A, B, and C in the subsequent spaces. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Understand?
Yes, understand.
Yeah, so you can do that with this. This has a potential to become a good key artwork. You follow what I'm saying or not?
Yeah, right.
Can you imagine or not?
Yeah, it's like
Are you
putting other letters alphabet around, right?
in the cells, the various cells,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I think if you try that, and then at the same time you can position, the different solid colors. Right now, don't use colors, use black and white. Yeah, just use black. So wherever you intend to put color, you just color it black.
Okay.
Yeah, so in between the words, let's say you place the letter T, just use one type family. You can use universe because it has a compressed typeface, or which will fit that particular long shape that you have there in the top left, right? Which will be interesting. So some areas you can place like long. I wish I could. I'm itching to grab the mouse and actually show her how to get it done. But okay, that is not good actually. It's good
Don't do that.
Yes, yeah. Okay, I'll leave it to you.
Yeah.
Explore.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, madam.
Thank you.
Okay.
Welcome.
So done.
Yeah. We're done. Oh, great.
Yeah.
This is a new record.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Winod.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes.
and I have a question. Is it a key hour is more like focusing more on the font and then arrange it in a much more simple way, but it can duplicate into different kind of forms in different colors, but they are sharing the same design?
Yeah, so I think the key artwork has two functions. Yeah. One, what you just said, right? It's simple enough that you can later on extrapolate, take it and use it in many different applications. That's one aspect, but that's a later aspect. You don't have to think about that when you're doing it. The other aspect is the conceptual aspect of it, right? What you do or how you compose it needs to reflect that particular topic area.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can't. The best examples are those examples that I just showed you.
Oh, it's very clean. I found it. I didn't use it because I thought it's like not suitable for punk, because punk feels like most.
It doesn't have to be clean. Punk is not necessarily clean, right? But it doesn't mean it has to be clean. It has to that's why I said it has to reflect the genre. Now, if it is not clean, doesn't mean it's not well arranged.
Oh, okay.
Right. So it can be well arranged, but yet not clean. Right.
Okay.
It's the arrangement that is crucial when you're creating a key artwork, because it needs to be a unit.
Okay.
When you look at it, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I think I'll get it. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone else with any, before we take a longer break today? We'll take a longer break today from 10:30 to 12 o'clock. Anyone else before we take the break? You guys, the longer break is not meant for you to chill, yeah? It's meant for you to work, but at the same time have your lunch if you're not fasting, or take a rest. Maybe you need to sleep a little while and then get up, power nap, and continue to work, and then you can show us very quickly, towards the end of the session, what you have done. Yes, who's saying what? Caroline, yes.
Hello, sir. While you're doing giving feedback to other, I make another one. Can you take a look at it?
Okay.
Sorry, where is it? Wait.
You can just share your desktop.
Desktop. Okay, share. Wait, what is it? Where is it? Oh, what? Here it says.
Okay, so now this looks a little bit more like a unit. I like the use of the anarchic A for all, but the crafting, yeah, that means if let's say this RIPPED, right? It's you're trying to mimic what here?
I tried to mimic like a collage, and then
But the collage of what?
A collage of like,
Torn
you know,
pieces of paper?
what's that? Sorry?
Is it like torn pieces of paper, cut out letters from different magazines and then put together? Is it something like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like that.
Ah, all
Yeah,
right.
it's a poor representation of that. So you have, this is where your crafting comes into play, right? Just doing it very quickly in digitally does not give that effect. So you have to find ways of developing that effect and trying to do it. Then the added arrow on up is not really necessary. Like, I think you need to be careful of how many things you put into your design.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else before we take a break?
Sir?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Jonathan here. I also
Yep.
did something.
All right, let's have a look.
Yeah. All right.
See, did you get the email I sent? I'm sorry, the email, the link that I sent.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
On Zoom. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm still trying to study about what a key artwork is, and I was looking into punk element stuff. So I was thinking of doing something about this, like.
Okay.
I'm
Stop.
not sure if you can see.
Stop. Let me show you what a key artwork is.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this is a key artwork. Let me share it. Okay, so can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to click on this. It will take us to their Instagram site. Okay, so this is a key artwork. What you're looking at here, right? The geometrical shapes with the typographical elements, but within the geometrical shape, there's a thicker line and so on and so forth. There's a circle, yeah? So basically geometrical shapes. So that's a key artwork.
Okay.
That's one. Okay, now let me show you another one. Okay, so if you look at this particular work, not the one on the left, but the one on the right, yeah, the type, yeah, the ORTE, followed by on top of it the scribble.
Oh,
That's
that's
a key
the key
artwork.
artwork, is it?
That's
Oh,
a key artwork. Okay, now let me show you another one. Okay, you see the Nemo here?
yes.
Okay, so the NEMO, that's the key artwork.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right, now let me take you to another one. You see this image here?
Yeah.
You see this word here? And then do you see the background, the graphical element in the background?
Yeah.
That's the key artwork. Yeah. The complete key artwork, you can actually see it here. I will show you somewhere. It's somewhere here at the bottom. Hang on. Here it is. This is it. This one here.
Yeah.
The C, the graphical element in the background, and that sentence there, right? So that whole thing is a key artwork.
Okay.
Okay. And then you can see how it has influenced all the different layouts and all the different, collateral and applications.
Right.
That, my friend, is a key artwork.
Okay.
Yeah? Not what you Googled.
I was just trying to show that the elements I was referencing to make a key artwork earlier.
Yeah, you're referring to something really not appropriate.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I
now-
would refer the elements that you're using like these, but you see what you're looking at are poorly crafted. Yeah, what you just selected here on the right. Yeah, the speakers, these are poorly crafted references which you should not look at.
Oh,
yeah?
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe I can just like show what I did, even though it might not work out. Like I did something like this.
Yeah. No,
Not working out. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all right then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Keep at it.
I just
Anyone else? Yes, Sister Shah.
also designs I've seen, like for inspiration, they have just in branding they have just one word or like two words at max.
It's
Like,
not
but
necessary. Not
we are doing
necessary.
some,
I just showed you Paula Scher's work. There's a key artwork that has a whole sentence there.
So like it's kind of difficult to use like Russian constructivism and graphic design in a single element. So can we like just use one word or like something and then like other words like really small?
Why don't you do it and show it to me instead of telling it to me? Then I'll know when I look at it.
No,
I can't imagine what it is you're saying, right?
Like,
see, your idea or your what you're saying is basically you don't want to use all the sentences. You don't want to use all the words to make up the majority of the key artwork. It's fine. It's a rational choice. The thing is, the next hurdle is what word are you going to use or which letters are you going to use, right? For the ABCs of Bauhaus, maybe people are deciding to use A, B, and C, maybe, right? Maybe in your case, Russian constructivism and something on graphic design. Maybe you want to use the word constructivism.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As the main element, and that makes sense. There's no harm in doing it, right? It's just that you need to do it and show it to me.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye.
Hi sir, this is Diani.
Yeah, Diani.
Yes, Diani.
I want to
Diani.
put my
Hang on.
word.
I've never seen your face before. I always see these K-pop people here on the thingy. What do you look like?
Human.
What do you look like? I want to see your face.
Yeah, we want to see your video lah. That's on your video.
No sir.
Why? Dami, are you saying something?
Yes, I'm just wearing a singlet.
Oh, okay.
Pakai lah tudung. Next time you get ready. Next week, pakai your tudung. Get ready. Make sure you show us your face.
I don't wear tudung.
Oh.
Okay.
So can I share my word here?
Boleh.
Okay. Can you see?
Okay, Sam, I'll leave it to you.
Okay, so now it looks like a poster also. Alright, most of it are like a poster.
You're designing a poster, not a key artwork.
Most of it are basically like a poster. Anything else?
I like the use of the safety pin. Nice idea there, but not used properly.
Okay.
It's not that solid yet, huh?
Your choice of typeface as well. It's just atrocious lah. Yeah, not really good there, unfortunately. Yeah, you need a lot of studying, observation, analyzing of actual punk work before you actually attempt this. Because right now, this is from a expediency point of view, it is expedient digitally, but unfortunately, it doesn't look punk because the genre is not really replicated well.
Okay.
All the top.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna put more for this one with this element.
No, work more on the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
More idea.
work more. You need to work on the form of your letters, the choice of typefaces that you use, right? The rip is absolutely a poor choice of typeface, yeah? It's not really well constructed, not really well formed. So your choice of typeface is not appropriate, madam. Yeah,
Sorry, sir, I can't hear you.
Your choice of typeface is not appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need, I hope you've been listening to all the feedback that we have given to all the people who have been doing punk, because all the feedback that we have given to them is basically applicable to you. If you did not, don't worry, Mr. Shamsul will upload
the video,
and you will then be able to listen to it.
Diani, what you can do, Diani, you can start off with sketches first. Do a lot of sketches, then visualize Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.